Cynthia Lee Gamble had opened this gate 10,000 times, chain after chain, latch after latch, every single morning for decades. On one morning in April 2006 in rural Minnesota, that routine would end everything. Cynthia Lee Gamble was not a casual animal owner. She was a respected wildlife filmmaker and exotic animal handler, with more than 2 decades of hands-on experience raising and managing wild big cats. Her property in Center City was her entire life's work, a private sanctuary she knew better than any place on earth. The Bengal tiger in her care weighed over 500 pounds. He was one of the largest animals on her property. Cynthia had raised this tiger from a cub, worked with him for years, studied his moods and his rhythms. She believed she understood him. She believed he was family. Every single day, without fail, Cynthia followed the same routine. She recorded feeding times, cleaning schedules, behavioral notes. It was meticulous, professional, the kind of discipline that breeds absolute confidence in a handler. And in the world of wild animals, absolute confidence can become the most dangerous illusion of all. On the morning of April 2006, Cynthia did what she had done hundreds of times. She gathered her cleaning equipment and walked toward the Bengal tiger's enclosure. There was nothing unusual about this morning, nothing that warned her to hesitate. She unlocked the chain. She opened the gate. She had performed this action thousands of times. There was no hesitation in her movements. She entered the enclosure alone. Neighbors heard the sounds that came next. Cynthia did not emerge from the enclosure. By the time her family realized she was missing, it was already too late. The 500-pound Bengal tiger she had raised since cubhood, the animal she believed she understood completely, had attacked her with the full force of its predatory nature. Emergency responders arrived at the property to find Cynthia Gamble dead inside the enclosure. The Bengal tiger was contained. An autopsy confirmed she had died from the injuries sustained in the attack. The Oswego County Sheriff's Office launched an immediate investigation into how the attack had occurred and whether any negligence had played a role in her death. Investigators and Minnesota Department of Natural Resources officials examined every aspect of the enclosure, the gate, the fencing, the animal's health records. What they found was clear. Despite Cynthia's decades of experience and her careful routines, a wild animal is a wild animal. A Bengal tiger is a predator with instincts that no amount of familiarity can override. The tiger had not become dangerous. He had always been dangerous. Cynthia's belief that she could manage that danger through routine and trust had been a fatal miscalculation. Cynthia Lee Gamble was 56 years old when she died. Her death sparked urgent conversations about exotic animal ownership in Minnesota and across the country. The state strengthened regulations governing private ownership of big cats. Her sanctuary was closed. The animals were relocated, but Cynthia herself could not be brought back. Cynthia Lee Gamble spent her entire adult life working with big cats because she loved them. She was skilled, experienced, and dedicated. But she learned, too late, the hardest lesson in wildlife management. Respect for a wild animal's nature must always come before confidence in your relationship with it. A Bengal tiger, no matter how long you've raised it, no matter how well you think you know it, is never tame. It is never family. It is a 500-pound predator. And that is exactly what it will be until the moment it is not. If you've learned something from Cynthia's story, about the true nature of wild animals, about the limits of human control, about the price of false confidence, please like and follow us. We share true stories so that others can learn from them. Cynthia's death was a tragedy, but her story can help keep others safe.